Alright everybody, welcome back to Fallout 76. And we need to speak to Night Shin about the Raiders. I'm used to him being in there. Remember the Raiders? What the hell? Oh.
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
Max?
Greetings, Initiate.
I still don't know what happened with the thing where it was like, oh, speak to the kids or whatever.
All initiates get one authorized... You're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a Raider storeroom. Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate?
What happened? What weapons are we talking about again?
I should put negligence on your record for asking that question. Lucky for you, I don't have the time. If you can recall your last assignment, it had to do with putting down a rabid den of Blood Eagles in possession of military-grade rocket launchers. The same kind of rocket launchers were discovered in the possession of some raiders from Crater. Needless to say, that's a problem, and we are going to fix it.
Gotcha. I did remember. I just wanted you to sound like an asshole again. Why do you care so much about these weapons? How should we handle the Raiders? I don't want to fight. Oh, you know all that.
One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the Raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
Oh, I honestly doubt I'll have to kill any of them, so. Makeshift vault.
Nukes at each other. It's madness.
Wait, there's actually a person under my level.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future.
Where were they?
We need to understand
Each
the
day in
price we
service
owe.
of the
They
Brotherhood.
were up here, that's right. They're at the crater. What's this?
I will not allow Atlas to go the way
Huh,
of defiance. We're
But
here
they
to
were... Right... Yeah, they're right here.
We should spend less time waiting
Okay.
for Defiance and more time here. For Appalachia's future.
See, it should be cheaper from 76. I can't wait to get back into 4 in New Vegas though. I like those 2 over 3 just because with New Vegas I like the setting more. It had more of a open feel where you could make certain decisions that affected, you know, the whole story. You had a lot of paths where you could go. And then 4, the combat was actually fun. 3 in New Vegas, you know, because of how they were made, the gunplay really wasn't great. 3 was really bad. New Vegas was a step up, but it's still not great. Then 4, the overall combat was really, really well done, I thought. It's better than 76, I'll say that. But I didn't like the... Oh, I got this out. Backfinder. I didn't like the setting of 4 as much as New Vegas because I like a more deserty type setting, I guess you could say, versus... Oh shit. Oh, okay. 10 mil. Take the right away. Whoops. Jesus. Why there's so many? But I found sometimes it was really hard to see stuff in the environment of Steel. Just because of the woods and trees and stuff. There we go. Guess I'll go and check out if there's anything good. Most of them just had forks. I ain't going all the way back up there. We have 99, might as well freaking use it when I need it. I'll say what they did right, I think, with 76 are the variety of creatures they had. There's more in this one than there's ever been. With you still have, you know, bloat flies. You still have Yao Guai, death claws, ghouls. You know, all the normal stuff. Secure the raider storeroom. But then, apart from that, you know, you have a lot, and I mean a lot.
Well, well.
Oops.
Looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you? Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself?
The Brotherhood of Steel is here to claim this property.
That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? 'Cause, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there?
Use our Perception 8. You are out-armed, outgunned, and we have a positional advantage. Give it up.
News to say we don't have that whole platform you're standing on rigged to blow.
I'll call your bluff.
Why would you?
You didn't expect us to come.
Alright, I'll admit, this is a serious oversight of my part. Should have known those initiates who stopped by would have gone prying to their superiors. Humor me on one thing. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal?
The weapons are Brotherhood property, and we don't tolerate thievery. It will make us look bad if you use Brotherhood weapons. I think the Brotherhood wants to cover up this mistake. What first one?
Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
Man, I love this pistol. Well, revolver, really. But as I was saying, in this one they have, you know, those weird frog things. And then they have unessential. Got a letter from Vault-Tec informing us they couldn't secure any spots for us in any of the vaults. They called us unessential. Unessential my ass. I helped build those damn vaults. Who the hell do they think is going to rebuild the world after the bombs hit? They won't miss any of these supplies I borrowed. What are they going to do? Fire me? Why the fuck did my character keep doing that? All those monster type things like the Mothman and all that. That was pretty cool. And you have damn it, what the hell did they call it? It's been so long since I've seen one. One last trip. Since construction on our own vault is ahead of schedule, we decided to head into Grafton for a Grafton Monster, that's what it was. For a final supply run. Saw a bear sniffing around when we got back. Managed to scare it off with the rifle though. I don't think he'll be coming back anytime soon. Things are starting to get bad out there, but we should be finished in a couple weeks. We'll be alright. The alien thing they have. No. Need that. Alarm clock's got nuclear material in it, I believe, and ooh, it's got repairing our gauze stuff uses nuclear material, sadly. Alright, Shin.
We completed the first part of our mission. You composed yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it.
I'll find out where the weapons came from.
This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
So we need to go to Kratos. What's this? Lever action rifle, true receiver. Now is that a weapons works thingy over here? Yes. Let's see if we can upgrade it. Now I don't remember what receiver, or if we even needed a damn receiver. This has a tuned one. Oh, the true receiver makes it go down by 10. Oh, we have a hardened receiver. Why the hell? Superior damage is to 150. There we go. Precise stock. This has improved recoil and hip fire. This has improved bash, which I really don't use. We'll keep what it is. Night range scope. Compensator. Oh. Yeah, let's put some iron sights on this thing. Already. Wait. Oh, it must not have. Saved. That's good, because before I put, well, it has the short scope on it, but I kind of just want the reflex sight. Oh, we have a shit ton of nuclear material. Gauss pistol. We have to buy all the things for this. Recoil compensated. Oh shit, this was the one, wasn't it? No, this one's okay. We can scrap this one. Aligned sniper barrel, which means we can probably. Oh, it goes down. Oh no, wait. What do we need? Science expert, which we have. I think we can go ahead and put that on. Don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. There we go, that brings it way up. Oh, now I have all this. What are we at with this? 65, 75. Improved hip fire accuracy and critical shot damage. This adds better burning damage, better range and ammo capacity, so I think I'll keep this one on there. Alright, this one does 80. It's not getting any better. I think I already looked at that one a while ago. Suppressed combat shotgun. $134 with a standard receiver. Hardened receiver, $155. Stabilized bolt barrel. And that's the best it's getting with the bowl. True Grip does superior hip fire accuracy. The best one. We got a sight on there. I'll keep that sight. The vats unknown. Now this one, haven't used yet. I don't have any kind of mods for it. Okay. Now Crater, isn't that one a free fast travel? Yes. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I do like these stories of New Vegas a lot better than 3. 3 was... It was good, but it was pretty generic. Not saying New Vegas wasn't, but it did it better, I feel. 3 was, you know, just eh. And then 4's story was interesting, because the thing is, you could always... In 3, anyway, there's a clear good side with going, you know, the Brotherhood and just doing the right thing. In New Vegas, there was no clear winner, or not winner, but good person. The NCR was the best choice, but they still weren't really good. And then 4, again, you really had... Nobody was great. In 4, the Brotherhood were assholes. The Railroad were... They were kind of... I don't know, they weren't great, but they weren't a horrible choice, I guess. Well, you had the Minutemen. I guess the Minutemen were the best choice. Then the Institute was... You know, with what they could do, they could be good, but they weren't. As a little spoiler.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
But whenever you
told
chose a
you.
faction, you had
And
to
they're only
kill
gonna
like
get more
2 of
confident.
the other factions. Just like,
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
yeah, you might want to discuss this with me around, buddy. Burke. Talk to these people later.
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion.
Does
Life is
nobody
just
know who
full
I
of
am?
surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel?
Tell me where the Raiders got the weapons.
About that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say.
Listen, if I heard you, he definitely heard you. He was literally right next to me.
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested?
Finally, I've been waiting for a chance to stick it to those bucketheads. What is it that you want?
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know.
Alright, you might as well take the holotape back. I'm not gonna give you an intel. What are you doing with that data?
We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're gonna do with it? Don't worry. If the Brotherhood is as powerful as they are confident, then it shouldn't make any difference, right?
How do you know about the scribes?
How do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? We have eyes the same way you do. Remember it.
Alright, I'm leaving now.
Toodles.
Toodles. How about you, Burke?
What?
Don't touch anything.
What do you do around here?
Guard places, lift things, kill people.
Oh, cool. I love lifting things.
It's good exercise. Keeps your body warm.
Seriously?
Can you tell me more about the war party?
They're my friends.
You look up to Pierce?
Pierce is kind. I owe him everything. If you hurt him, you'll pay.
How do you feel about Sheena?
She's scary sometimes, but she does it for us. I would do the same.
Is there anything else you're close to around here?
No, I don't get along well with people.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
How do you feel about the Brotherhood?
They threaten my friends, so I'll take them down.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm not very good at talking.
Alright, just want to make sure.
Thank you. I know it makes people feel weird. Okay.
I like you, Burke. Nothing on that map.
Hey,
Hey. Alright, back to Fort Atlas. Now what I still need to play is the first and second Fallout and also Tactics. Because I hear the first two are really like where it's at in terms of, well, not the first one in terms of really the story and everything, but the second one. The first one's just what started it, you know. And I'm hoping it'll work on my computer. Because they have not updated it at all
Don't worry about the bots. They're working for me.
to work on modern computers. And I heard like the reason they haven't remastered and done any of that stuff is mostly because they actually have lost the original files or whatever it is for the game. So they'd have to completely 100% redo everything.
I made it, Scribe Takano.
So we can load Sheen's holotape into the Brotherhood terminal or consult Scribe Valdez about the situation, which is what
Need
we're
some
going
words
to
of
do.
what can I do for you?
I see you're looking
Or
at
did
that
you come to
weird
lend a
thing.
hand?
I'd like to ask about being a scribe.
Sure. What needs explaining?
What does a scribe do?
We're the heart of the Brotherhood's mission to find, catalog, and preserve pre-war technology. Though sometimes in practice, well, let's just say I spend a lot of time calibrating things.
Why are you called scribes?
We record things. History,
Yeah, like
schematics,
scrolls and stuff
every
from
bit
monks
of
and all
knowledge
that,
we can
so
get
it
our
makes
hands
sense.
on. We collect it all, compile it, and keep it safe, like old scholars or monks.
Yeah.
Our name harkens back to that ancient tradition, so that's why we use it.
That's what I figured. But can I become a scribe?
Someday. You have what it takes. I've seen that much. I'd have you promoted here and now if I could. But the Brotherhood is slow to trust outsiders. You'll have to keep working for it. Be patient, put in your time, and know that I have your back. Sure, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Brotherhood.
Lucky for you, I know all about us.
What is the Brotherhood of Steel?
We're an order dedicated to the preservation of science and technology. We find and catalog knowledge from before the bombs and keep it safe.
A noble cause.
That's one interpretation, certainly one I've heard before. But my journey here has only reinforced my faith in our mission. We're dedicated and organized. I trust us to do the right thing with the knowledge we gather.
Where did your group come from? California.
California, all the way across the continent. I've read that
Some of
people
this
used to
we've heard
fly
from
that
someone
distance in a
else,
few
so.
hours, but the trek took us months. Maybe eventually we'll get flying again, but for now it's an arduous journey.
Why did you come to Appalachia?
We're here to help the people of Appalachia, and to catalog any technological discoveries we find. We set up Fort Atlas to that end. This old observatory has a wealth of technology to discover, and is a good staging point for future operations. We also want to learn the fate of the old Appalachian chapter of our order. MIA. Presumed KIA.
Oh yeah, the KIA. I learned what happened. The Scorch got them in the end.
Yeah. To be honest, that's what I expected to hear. At least they died trying to make a difference.
Yeah, they tried to
May they rest in peace.
wipe out the Scorch, so.
I knew some of them from a distance, but it's better if we don't get into that now.
Who leads the Brotherhood?
The Council of Elders, chief among them, High Elder Maxon, our founder. He proclaimed our mission and set us on the path we follow today. Our expedition leader is Paladin Romani. She's an aggressive and daring commander who's taken us through many trials. Okay, what do you want to know?
I want to talk about what we uncovered in the substructure.
Sure. Always happy to talk tech with an initiate.
What are your plans for the ultrasite power cell we discovered?
I'd like to reverse engineer it and make more, of course. With the amount of energy it can unleash, we could power all kinds of things for a very long time. Think of how far a vertibird could fly on ultrasite power.
Will you be able to revive the Atlas Project?
No, I don't think so. As much as I'd love to, we're too short-handed, and I just don't have that kind of expertise. We'll have to make do with learning what we can from the project for now. Sure thing. What's the next topic?
I need your help with a situation involving the Raiders.
Raiders, huh? If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, then my guess is the situation isn't pretty. All right. How can I help?
They have some important information, but are asking information about us in return.
I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it yourself. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this kind of situation. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false info and none would be the wiser. I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just don't select the wrong one. This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the Knight found out it was because of
Settlers
me.
want to rebuild. They're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well.
Are you worried about unauthorized people accessing your terminal?
It's not likely to happen anytime soon, but an enemy could use our names, skills, and history to trick other members or develop a targeted strategy. I may also begin storing schematics and stockpile records on there. Right now, the Knight is doing it all by hand. Well, For now, I just hope we don't make too many enemies. I don't expect much from the Raiders, but maybe they're smarter than they give off.
You're a programmer too, amazing.
Well, you know, just trying to help where I can. Rusty nails and live wires are fun and all, but sometimes it's also nice to write code without having to get my hands dirty. Not a problem. I'm here to help. Anything you need to know?
I think we could, let's talk about you.
About me? What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
California. Though, truth be told, I've spent most of my life in one bunker or another. My parents joined the Brotherhood when I was very young, so I grew up in the Order.
I also grew up in a bunker. Well, in a vault.
Really? How rare. You'll have to let me interview you sometime. I'd love to know more about the vaults.
Of course.
I have a lot to take care of while we get settled in here, but I'll get back to you on this. Don't worry.
Do you like being a scribe?
I do. Scribes are critical to the Brotherhood's mission. It's a mission I believe in. The work that comes my way can get tedious or overwhelming, but knowing I'm helping the greater good keeps me satisfied. Most days.
What do you think of Appalachia?
Appalachia. It's
Or
beautiful.
Appalachia, yeah.
I've never
I
seen
don't know why I
anything
call
like
it
it.
Appalachia.
It reminds me of the stories my parents told me of before the war. Hiking in the mountains, playing in the rivers.
We shouldn't play in rivers.
I think, despite everything, you're lucky, Wastelander. I don't say that lightly.
You can get things in rivers. You're lucky. The wasteland is no place to grow up.
Well, I think you're right. Though getting to see the world, even as it is now, is worthwhile.
What do you think of the Brotherhood?
We're a strong organization with a noble goal. Our methods draw some flack sometimes, but we're doing the right thing. Of course. What's the next topic? I'll be here if you need anything.
Keep fighting out there.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta load it. Sheena's holotape. Oh yeah, that's probably one of the last ones on here. I feel like I saw it already. Oh no, it is. Probably the Raiders don't even think about touching this if you're not one of us. Download terminal data. Download terminal data, dummy files. Eject Sheena's holotape. And then this DLC, I guess you'd call it DLC, this update seems just like it's obviously an introductory to the Brotherhood to West Virginia, to this region of the wasteland. But it's also settling them, you're settling them in basically to where when they update it next is when there's going to be you know, the big story, because this one right now is a small story. I can already see nothing's too crazy, and I know it's a shorter one, and I've already been playing it for about 5 hours, and I know a lot of you can probably put an hour and a half of that at doing my character stuff and all that kind of thing, but still.
Keeping all that gold for yourself is a real shit.
Yeah. I don't care if it's a shitty move to keep all that gold for myself. I'm not grinding my way to get... grinding literal months to get all that crap. I wanted something in the moment, and I got it.
Why? You've got the holotape?
Here it is, loaded with Brotherhood intel.
Good. Thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood, but that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again.
You mean the settlers of Foundation had them too?
Yep. They may or may not have more, but they've definitely come in contact with them.
The other raiders you got the weapons from, where did they come from?
West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here. I don't know how much further out they went.
Did your raiders' friends mention anything else about the fight?
They wouldn't shut up about it, so I learned to tune it out pretty quick. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet hole through its visor. A trophy from the Fallen. Don't change your mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again.
Okay.
Don't get in the way.
Shut up. I'll say New Vegas and 4 had the more interesting places to explore and discover when it came to like vaults and just interesting areas, I think. They did lighten the tone a little bit with 4 and even 76 versus 3 in New Vegas, because those two could get pretty dark. Which I'd rather have in my, sci-fi post-apocalyptic game. And plus, before when a long time ago, like 8 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago, when I played 3 in New Vegas, and even when 4 came out and I played it, I didn't really read stuff extensively and pay too much attention to it, but now that I record stuff, I make sure to, and I like that a lot more, because you get to know things, read more stories, get more out of it. So, that's a big reason I'm interested in returning to those.
Stay strong, friend.
Yeah.
No telling what the next
That is what keeps this or. I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report.
Spite of the scorched plague.
The raiders got the weapons from 2 sources, possibly more.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
A group of raiders traveling from the rest said they earned it in a battle.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
It sounded like they were just visiting.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
Oh.
Uh,
Not as young as you used to be, Layla.
did you come into contact with those raiders?
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
That's all I had to report about the raiders' source.
And the other one.
Some came from the settlers of Foundation.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation as soon as possible.
Unnecessary bloodshed.
That's all I have to report about the settler source. What were you saying about what caused all this?
You don't have clearance for that information, Initiate. Proceed with your report.
Whatever, Shin. Whatever.
So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact, so she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
How did the Brotherhood lose possession of these weapons in the first place?
That's classified information, Initiate. Not every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it.
Trying to. The Raiders mentioned a knight's helmet. Did someone important die?
A knight's helmet? It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway through the journey. Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service to the Brotherhood. Show the proper respect when asking about him. To think they held onto his helmet like a trophy. It's unforgivable.
Thought running my own operation would involve this
Ad
much
Victoriam.
paperwork.
Reminder, this is the armory, not the barracks.
Yeah.
Conversations outside.
You're the one talking to me, bitch. Stim pack, right away, purified water, and a frag grenade.
Stay on your toes.
Supplying
The wasteland
demand.
is merciless.
Throwing nukes left and right. The
This is
people
5
of
in Appalachia. The
Appalachia
Brotherhood
put
must
bombs
work
in
with the
Clayton.
settlers of Foundation. Well, yeah, I mean,
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet. Was there something you needed to report to me directly?
we discovered that the settlers of Foundation may be in possession of those weapons as well.
Really?
To be expected in
Foundation?
like Brotherhood oversight.
That's troubling.
Still,
How well do you know the people of Foundation?
I'm familiar with them.
That's good. Then I'm sure you're aware that they've managed to carve out a solid living for themselves in Appalachia. I spoke with a few members of their community, looking for ways to work together. We're in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, knowing they may have those weapons accelerates matters. It's critical that we follow up with them right away.
I understand. Please go on.
Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. Something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate.
Ooh, lie or charisma. Nothing to fear. I'm a real people person.
If you say so. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people.
Raiders causing trouble again.
Do us proud.
We'll have to do something about them.
Okay. Off to Foundation. Optional talk to Shin. Alright.
You're back. I assume Paladin Romani has tasked you with handling the situation. Why are you dragging your feet? Move out!
Shut up, Shin. Do you have any advice for how I get these weapons back, assuming they have them, that is?
Everything makes sense.
By any means necessary. Returning with those weapons is absolutely critical. This is too important a task for a light touch. Do whatever it takes. These weapons are far too dangerous to be in anyone's possession but our own.
Paladin Romani has asked me to establish a trade deal with Foundation.
I see. This isn't surprising, but it's not the choice that I would have made. I will have a word with Paladin Romani while you're out. But remember, respect the chain of command. If Paladin Romani has tasked you with this, carry it out, regardless of what you or I may think of it.
Perception 5, but you do have an opinion on the matter.
Do not test my patience, Initiate. This is our way. Chain of command supersedes how we feel. However, I will put this as plainly as I can. I feel we'd grow stronger from continuing to rely on ourselves rather than focus on trade deals. Recovering the weapons, however, is more than a task. It is your duty as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. That's all I have to say on the matter. You have your assignment. Carry it out.
Shut up, you dick. Yeah. Regret talking to you. Foundation.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
I don't remember where they were. Pretty sure they were down here. Yeah, they're right there. That's right, they're at the damn... whatever the hell this thing was before they showed up. That's what I never liked about the Brotherhood. They were always just so... you know, I don't know. Uptight. Because that's one big problem with just, it was an order, so follow it. Well, if the order was bad, and you know it was, nope, it's an order, follow it. I'll just kill 300 people, so. It's on you, because you told me to do it. Talk to Maggie
You got
about
the
Monaco
gold.
Mine.
I knew you could.
The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the weather's bad.
Ward says our walls and turrets will keep the raiders out. I hope he's right. Hey there. The name's Maggie. I'm looking for someone to head into Monongah Mine for me. I'll pay for anything you can find about a man named Earl Williams. He was my pops. The mine's been closed up since before the war, but you look like the resourceful type. Think you can lend me a hand?
I need some more information first.
Fair enough. What do you want to know?
How did he end up in Monaco Mine?
He and some other townsfolk got some liquid courage one night and decided to go up to the mine. I knew that damn bourbon would be the end of them somehow. They kept going on about getting the last of what they could before that Deke Sykes from Hornwright Industrial closed up the mine. Well, that son of a bitch ended up blasting the entrance closed with everyone still inside.
When did this happen?
This was back in January of '76, after Hornwright cleaned out everything that they could from the mine. So, I'm not delusional. I know he's dead. It's been over 20 years.
I was gonna
and
say.
if the hunger didn't get him, then I'm sure the radiation did. I hope he didn't suffer too much.
Why didn't anyone try to get them out?
You don't think I tried? I clawed at the rubble until my hands bled, and they had to drag me away. They told me that my pops ran off and said the others left Monongah since there was no more work. I think it was some sort of cover-up. They either got paid off by the Hornwrights to keep quiet, or they didn't want to deal with the expenses of a rescue mission. What are you trying to know?
Wow. This is
I
nice.
want to know more about you.
Sure, I guess.
Are you from Monaco?
Yep, born and raised in that dying mining town. I was glad to leave that shithole. Especially after what happened to my pops.
Why didn't you like living there?
The town was full of idiots and cowards. They let Hornwright Industrial walk all over them, as if some corporation was really trying to help us out. They let the Hornwrights take everything from us. Our jobs, our resources, hell, even our people.
Why was Monaco dying?
Hornwright Industrial came swooping in like they were our saviors, and gave the town a bunch of money for the mining rights. They took away jobs from the miners thanks to their robots. Took everything they could from the mine, and then left us high and dry. What are you trying to know?
I want to know more about the job.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what I can.
What should I be looking for?
Well, I'm not sure you'll find much more than some dead bodies, but if you happen to come across anything that belonged to my pops, I'd be grateful if you could bring it back to me.
Is there anything specific I should look out for?
Well, there is one thing. A pocket watch. My pops always carried it on him. If you find it, you'll know it's him. It's engraved and has a photo of us inside, so it should be easy to know it's the right one. What are you trying to know? Okay. Well,
I'll help you.
thanks. I appreciate it. I'll give you whatever I can spare.
Something sentimental.
Great.
Help
Wow.
Maggie retrieve a
This is
priceless
nice
item
out.
from Monaco Mine. I wonder, is that...
Oh no. Oh no. I am ruined.
Talk with Maggie about ideas how to get inside.
Ruined.
How's it going? You have a chance to make it to Monongah Mine yet?
You know Penny Hornrider's in Foundation, right?
Yeah, I know she's in town. I've been keeping an eye on her. Shame about her face. I guess the Hornright's ugliness has finally shown up on the outside.
Do you have any ideas on how to get inside?
With all those horrible nukes dropping and destroying everything, you'd think one would land near Monongah Mine. I bet a powerful blast like that would knock the rubble out of the way so you could get inside.
Extra patrols over there.
Really? Use a nuke.
Such as? Okay.
No thanks.
All these newcomers make me nervous.
Where's that even supposed to be? Right here. So... Okay, I think I know what that's supposed to be.
I need a nap or a refill.
I'll look it up just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure it's a, like how you start the... God, what was it? Oh, you made it. Oh, damn it, they're up there. Well, I messed that up. It's the Wendigo Colossus. I think it's how you start that. Wow, I really messed that up, didn't I? But it's a new event, like the Scorpius Queen, and I'm pretty sure that's it. But you have to go through so much just to launch a nuke. Why would they just put that on a random side quest? You know?
There's lots of stuff out there if we can really get to it.
If you're looking to trade, check out Sunny's. I don't like the farm. He just missed me.
Where am I? Oh, is there an elevator? Is that what it is?
Really
Yeah.
go for it.
I completely forgot about it. Although I don't know why the marker didn't have me go to the elevator instead. Since it's an interior location. Oh. Never mind. Actually, while it is loading, let me see what that is. Because I don't know, it's so much work to launch a nuke. Okay, so the reward is literally just XP. Related quest, a colossal problem, mission countdown, so yeah. Okay, so you can keep the pocket watch by lying. Okay, so he turns into the Wendigo Colossus. All you get is 60 caps and 300 XP, and then of course if you kill the Wendigo, whatever they drop. Yeah, okay. Good thing I looked that up, so I will not be doing that. Because again, that requires a team. Not do it. Do I have a shit? Oh. I don't know where those stairs were.
You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried.
I could lie. That's right. I take cap payments up front, 2,500. I want to see what happens.
2,000 and what? For a dozen?
They're pulling your leg, hon.
Well,
Okay.
that's not very nice. Why are you really here?
At least he knew it was a lie. Sorry, I was just playing around. I'm with the Brotherhood of Steel.
You say you're with Paladin Romani? That's fantastic. I didn't think she'd get back to us so quickly. How can I help you, sire, your majesty, your steeliness?
I'll take your steeliness. Your steeliness, that's right. Let's talk about weapons. Have you seen anything lying around? Initiate will do, thanks. I'm here to discuss Paladin Romani's trade deal.
Ah, right. About that. Originally, we were hoping to purchase some weapons in exchange for food and supplies, but we may need to work something else out. After all, our last purchase is more than enough firepower for the time being.
Last purchase? You mean you've recently bought weaponry?
Yep, that's right. Hun, can you tell our friend here about those thingies we picked up recently?
Oh, sure thing. We got weapons all right, Initiate. You Brotherhood guys make some high-quality gear. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. Tubes of explosive death with your logo on the side?
The Brotherhood doesn't make any weaponry nor sell them. That does sound familiar. Mind if I take a look? The Brotherhood doesn't make any weaponry nor sell them.
Oh. Well, the stuff we got definitely has your logos on it. Some guys from the town watch took them out for testing a little earlier. I'm sure you can catch up with them. They normally practice at a small site they set up near the East Mountain Lookout, a bit north of here.
Oh, that's right. Mike and them took the weapons out for a test drive. If you head over, I'm sure they'd let you take a look. I hope you understand those weapons are our property, though. We spent quite a bit acquiring them. But hurry back. I'm sure we can still find a way to work together, even if we don't need more weapons.
There's something I want to discuss first.
Okay, shoot.
I want to know more about what you do here.
Well, this is the supply room for all things coming and going from Foundation. If it ends up in one of the Sonny's shops, it goes through here first.
We need to talk about those weapons now.
Okay, if you don't think it can wait.
Well, I'm the one who spent all our caps on them, so the least I can do is be the one answering questions about them.
Where did you acquire these weapons?
I know a guy who knows a guy. I don't know the guy he knows, though. My guy buys this and that from caravans and traders. He drops by here when he finds something interesting. He didn't mention where he got these from, just said he thinks he got a good deal on them. So he gave me a slightly less good deal.
These weapons are very dangerous.
Good? I mean, they're weapons, right? Shouldn't weapons be dangerous? I'm not about to sign up for guard duty. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but...
Yeah.
Oh, hush you. Like I was saying, I'm no guard, but I would want to be equipped with the deadliest of weapons if I was. Follow me?
What does a peaceful settlement like Foundation need weapons like these for?
Can anyone live peacefully these days? Raiders, mutants, giant sonic booms, screaming bats? You telling me you didn't bump into something nasty on your walk over here? Come on now.
I fast traveled. These weapons don't belong to you, they're property of the Brotherhood.
Except they do, though. We bought them. I've got receipts if you want to see them. They're handwritten, but we keep everything on the books here.
If they belonged to your crew originally, well, that's tough luck for sure. And I feel for you guys, I do. But look around us. What's not secondhand property anymore? Everything used to belong to somebody, right? Really, though, once you get things settled over by the lookout tower, I'm sure we can work something out.
Alright, let's check it out.
Okay, then.
And send the fellas home, would ya? They've been playing with those things long enough.
Okay, so they're over here. Which we haven't discovered that yet. I do think, though, the number one thing they could do to 476 is you have... Listen, look, you guys can keep it online. You can keep the stupid atomic shop, or atom shop, whatever the hell it is. But I think if they put in a mode that says you are a single player, because they're putting in more and more and more stuff to do that you can't do, or that would be extremely hard to do if you're a single player. And if they would just put in a mode, because One Wasteland isn't good enough, that does stuff for single players, like doesn't require these giant things. Got ourselves a person. Doesn't require so many people. Oh, you're actually gonna attack me? Alright. Bye. But I think that would be the best. A crate with the Brotherhood Steel logo on it. It's empty but appears to have once held a large weapon. Well, we got a weapon demonstration.
Alright, everyone gather round. Ward wanted us to record some instructions on how to use these things. Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, stop messing around with that terminal and grab one of those rocket launchers.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to lock the terminal first. Let me put this in my bag really quick.
Give it up, Mike. That could be decades old. Just grab one of them and come here. Wait, Mike, I told you not to pick it up like that.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Wow. One of several dead bodies scattered around the area. They appear to be from Foundation. Yeah. A large impact from an explosive weapon. This would have been fatal to anyone standing nearby. They accidentally killed themselves. Secret. Keep out. Password wrong or kill you. From Mike. Last chance, if you're reading this, I'll cut you. Hey, if you're from the Foundation, that means I probably gave you the password to access the secret information on here. If not, whoops, sorry friend. But if you are from Foundation, check out the info this scavenger left. His spelling may leave a lot to be desired, but it seems like he found a perfect hiding place for something valuable. Oh, looks like the guys are getting annoyed that I'm taking too long. Gotta go, Mike Tiller. Mike's bag. Password. Entry. Syntax error. Cannot compile. What the hell? Entry 1. Your plan. Got your last message loud and clear. Making plans right now. I'll report back if we get something. Entry 2. Suckers. Good news, we hit the caravan. They never saw it coming. Huge haul. Just like you said, check back here tomorrow, get your share. Entry 3, Kerwood Mine. Found the perfect place to hide your share from the last score. There's a place near here, Kerwood Mine. It'll take some doing, but I got an idea that will keep this stuff hidden away for a lifetime. Meet me there, but I'll leave instructions in case you miss me. So the guy that survived went to Kerwood Mine, I guess. Hiding out. I wonder if they added this, or if I really just didn't discover it because... Dakota. Like I said, I discovered everything around here, so... Gerald's note. Dear Sandy, today I woke up and you were gone. Somehow I know I won't be far behind. These past 4 years have been the happiest of my life. The world's gone crazy down below, but up here our crops are thriving. Your flowers are still blooming. Some days I think I can even forget. I'll see you again soon, my love, Gerald. Got a swim pack. That's it. One new location. Forward Station Alpha. Plan for a rug. Oh wow, so we have not found Forward Station Alpha yet. Huh. I thought I had found all of those. I guess Now, I was wondering why the one thing from the Overseer hadn't gone away yet. Maybe that's why. Oh no. Okay. I think we'll go down to the Ford station once we are, oh, goddamn, are done with this one. I will put power armor on before going in here as well. Because in trying to do, you know, all the side quests that didn't require a team and stuff like that, I made sure to go back to every single ranger station, or whatever it was, to try and get that one for the Overseer done, that you get in the beginning of the game. But I was missing one and I couldn't figure out how. I was like, man, I've literally been everywhere it's told me to go to. I even looked in the guide and everything, but... BOS report, Kerwood.
Scouting report. Brotherhood
I don't know if I
Squire
heard
Schultz.
this. I know I've been
Mine
here.
is almost completely flooded. Going down into that brine without power armor or a stronger set of lungs seems suicidal. It's too bad. My recon instincts are telling me there could be something good down there. Maybe a way into that locked room.
Yeah, we heard that.
Hold it right there. Don't come any closer.
Calm down. I'm with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm just investigating those weapons.
Investigating? What? You've been to the lookout tower. You have to understand. It was an accident.
I know.
Mike Tiller. Go to Foundation. Tell him you found me dead. Because I'm never leaving. I'm not going back. You can't make me. They'll never believe me. They'll think I'm a murderer.
Mike, just relax. I understand what happened. We've talked this through.
There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me. This door is barred tight, and the way behind me is flooded. You can't get in. Just give up and go tell Gloria I'm dead.
Find a way to reach the weapons. Oh god. Well. Oops. Why does it sound like we're going in and out of water sometimes? It's so weird. Stop aiming at the damn left Damn, I only have 10 shots for this left. Stop taking the key, we've read that. Didn't even take the dirty water. Only Kerwood back tunnel key. I have the damn key. Roy, stop taking the damn key and leaving it in random places in the former. I'm the former now. Yeah, we've read that. Find the back tunnel key. God damn it, that was diluted. Why can't I take my gun out now? I did in the water earlier. I was just wondering what was over here. Cave diving suit. Get away from that ant. I don't remember which way I went the first time. I feel like I just went straight this way though. Yeah, it was. Found that last time. Dang it. Do I really even need the cave diving suit since I have the excavator power armor? I guess the cave dive suit is more for just people who don't use power armor. This part is blocked off. Yeah. There we go. Shoot your arm so you can't use your damn weapon. I don't know how you were safe, buddy, because they could just get back here. Dang. Ultrasight Gatling Severe Beta whatever. Wait, I should be able to just hack into this. Alright, disappear has 3. Foreman's logs, entry 1. Started this job at a bad time. This mine has seen better days. She's barely holding together, and coal demand keeps going up for the war effort. Our guys are working around the clock, and they're looking rough. Hell, me too. I guess we should feel lucky that we haven't been replaced by those damn robots yet. Heard rumors that AMS wants to detonate a chain of nuclear blasts in the local mine system to speed up production. What a horrible idea, but nobody gives a damn what I have to say. I need a drink. Entry 2. Another horrible crisis narrowly averted. No thanks to our local idiot fire boss. I tried to get him canned again today, but the powers that be informed me that Roy Kerwood is untouchable. I'll give you 2 guesses why. The kid thinks he runs shit around here. This month he started blatantly taking cash from the safe. I had to lock it up so tight the Silver Shroud wouldn't be able to get in. I'm thankful I have a job in this economy, but let's face it, I'm not getting any younger. Some days I can't shake the feeling that I'll live out the last of my days in this place, and that would terrify me if I didn't think of the alternative. Entry 3. Damn it. It hit the fan over here, and I have better things to do. But they say they want a log entry for insurance purposes. What a crock of shit. As I predicted, AMS really screwed us with that chain detonation last week. The whole mine shook. About half the tunnels collapsed along with the main lift shaft. 17 men died immediately. Maybe more. Haven't recovered all the bodies yet. It locked out the dewatering system and breached into a nearby mine, completely flooding the lower network. The water's irradiated from the detonation, so swimming through it for a rescue operation is off the table. 32 men are trapped down there. The structure engineer has no clue what to do. We broke a hole through the locker room into an old shaft, but that's flooded too. Don't know what to do next, but we better come up with something fast. There's my log. I hope they know where they can stick it. Entry 4. The world is over. The trapped miners are dead. Hell, everybody's dead. It's cold outside. The bombs hit last month and I have nowhere to go. I have 7 boxes of food, a gun with 2 bullets, and a bottle of whiskey. In the end, I'll just use all of them. Probably not in that order, though. I don't even know why I'm writing this. Bored, I guess. The generators are holding for now. But I heard all kinds of noises from the flooded parts of the mine. I know it's impossible, but it sounds like screams, horrified screams that haunt my nightmares. If anybody ever reads this, I hope the world isn't as fucked as it seems. If it is, I feel sorry for you. Okay, so we haven't been down here. But very easy to miss, obviously. If you're not trying to... If you're not searching for literally everything.
You made it! How did you even... Please, don't hurt me!
Not gonna hurt you, Mike. I'm just here to talk.
Okay, I can explain. We were just testing these out. You know, Tad picked them up a while back. They seemed really powerful. They were always telling me, "Be careful, Mike. Don't pick it up that way, Mike." But my finger slipped and I killed them all instantly. But it was an accident. I swear. I'd never... Oh, God.
Gloria and Tad will understand. These weapons are incredibly dangerous. This isn't your fault.
I mean, sure, but that doesn't change what I did. How can I face them after No, you're right. They should hear it from me. I'll go back. On one condition. let me bring the weapons back myself. Gloria and Tad will know what to do. I'm sorry. They're the only ones I trust to take care of these. I have to make sure they get back to them.
We can do a strength 8. No, you're going home. I'm taking the weapons. Do not attempt to stop me. Perception 10. And blow yourself up on the way. Let me bring them back. Or lie charisma 5. No one else is going to believe you. You're a murderer, kid. You gotta run. No. Perception 10.
I dragged all these in here, though. And you're right. Man, that was dumb. Fine. You bring them and meet me at Foundation, okay?
Auto grenade launcher. Grab it just so I can break it down. Alright, kid, I'll see you back there. You don't have to picking all that up. I'm only at 273 pounds. Scrap and junk only brings it down 4. Oh yes, let's scrap that. Heavy barrel. Okay, I don't think I need to pick up combat shotguns anymore. We gotta have everything for them. God, do I have everything for laser pistols too?
Again? Mark it on the map. We need to make sure they're not making a move on our territory.
Ooh. Yeah, that puts me over. Damn it.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Here's the damn walkway.
I'm sorry I didn't come back right away. I was scared. But that Brotherhood member showed up and...
Well, speak of the devil.
Mike was just telling us about what happened out there. I can't believe it. All those boys, just... It's a lot to take in.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
I'm sorry for your loss. Is there any way I can help?
Help? Well, I see you've got our weapons. You could start by giving them back. I told you, we bought them fair and square.
Tad, enough! We still need to find a way to work with these people. I think we should try and wrap up business between us now. We're going to need to tell those families about what happened. I know it's hard to think about at a time like this, but settling on a deal and having you on your way is probably for the best. Now then, I understand you'll want to take these weapons back with you, but that won't work for us. They cost us too many caps to just let go. Unfortunately, regardless of where they came from before, they're our property now, and they'll need to stay with us.
Strength 4. We keep the weapons, you provide food, the Brotherhood will not stand for any less. Jesus. Perception 8. Your people lack discipline, not weaponry. Let us keep the weapons and we'll offer training. Or Intelligence 8. It's clear that these weapons are too dangerous. Another accident is inevitable. I like the perception one.
Well, hard to argue with that. We're not exactly the most disciplined bunch.
It's true. Maybe if I had proper training, this wouldn't have happened.
All right, the weapons are safer with you, but what would the Brotherhood need in return for training?
You can provide us surplus food supplies and any intel on unusual weaponry like this in the future.
You're not gonna make me do push-ups, are you?
'Cause that would be the end of the world. Okay, we provide food, water, and the latest scoop on weird tech, and the Brotherhood provides us with training to better defend ourselves. Sounds pretty fair to me.
It's a deal. Push-ups included.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for all your help.
I'm not
Please
sure
let
this was
Paladin
really a
and
time
Mine know
to
where we
joke,
stand.
but...
Thanks again, Initiate. Looking forward to doing business with y'all.
Oh, did I ever read this note? I don't think so. Upcoming shipments. Meyer bread from the retreat. Should make for some good hoagies. Peppermint rolls from BRC Company. Limited sample stock. Canned meat stew scavenger. Procured from Mama Dulce's. Blanco mac and cheese scavenger. New contacts should be a dozen boxes or so. 556 rounds from BRC Co. Eugene for delivery. Eugenie. Assortment of hunting rifles, mods from BRC Co. Eugenie as well. Make sure Tad doesn't talk her ear off again. Replica giant teapot. Scavenger for my collection. Got that thing you wanted. T. It took a bit of haggling, but I managed to procure a limited print Tricentennial Protectron figure. It even still has a little flag and everything. It's not in box, of course, but I'd say it's near mint. Next time I'm by, let's talk prices. And that request for one of our backpacks? I don't know about that, my friend. We don't just give them out to anyone, but I understand. They're kind of a collector's item, huh? Maybe I might be able to get you one, if you're finally willing to part with that Grognarok battle damage axe replica. A. You don't mind if I just take those, do you? You guys got a lot of burnt books, buddy. You guys have absolutely nothing in your supply room. Alright, so we're gonna have to put the... Oh, here's the cave diving suit. Grants water breathing and immunity from water, radiation, and disease. Level 1. Okay. Oh, we just put it on. Wow. How in the hell does this help you? It's not even oh god, look at the crotch. It's not even connected. We'll keep it though. There it is. see if we can lose some of this poundage. It's still in good condition, actually. Ooh. Do they have anything where I can make ammunition?
Give me a chance. You won't regret it.
Oh, that's... I want the guy to talk to.
If this order puts up half
Oh yeah, we
the
have
fight they say
to...
they will, then I want to be a part of it.
No, everything's still good. £5 over, actually. I probably have that in frickin' aid that I accidentally picked up.
Must be a real hard ass to keep all these rough and soldiers.
£3. There we go. I can always pick up more purified water like camp.
Welcome back, Initiate. I was just discussing the missile launcher matter with Knight Shin here. I imagine you're here to report on your dealings with Foundation. Well then, don't keep us waiting.
I returned with the weapons and a trade deal. Foundation will also report weaponry and accept training from us.
Interesting. So they'd be willing to take our lead when it comes to how they handle defense in the future. This could be mutually beneficial. At the very least, we may be able to rely on them to keep the crater in check.
We're not here to exacerbate aggressions between the locals, Knight Shin. Initiate, your heart is in the right place, but we need to be careful about creating too much imbalance in the region. I'd be happy to recruit members of Foundation into our ranks if they want to learn to fight, but making the settlement more militant is concerning.
So you'd be okay if they're properly trained, but only if they're flying our colors. That sounds more like a recruitment drive than an effort to help others.
That's enough, Knight. You know it's more complicated than you're boiling it down to. Besides, we have a more pressing issue that the Initiate has uncovered. It's troubling that the weapons have spread to this degree, but there isn't much we can do beyond dealing with situations like this as they arise. But, Initiate, I hope you know you've done well.
Paladin, maybe we should check in with Scribe Valdez. She had mentioned wanting to bring something important to our attention.
That's right. Initiate, please let the Scribe know we're ready for her. Knight Shin and I have a few things to discuss in the meantime.
I was wanting to let you know your gun is positioned weird.
How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? The wasteland is hell.
Stimpack, right away, purified water, floater, Nasher grenades, Stimpaks.
Like it.
That's right, that's another thing we got. Quest started over and over. We got a lot of over and outs, a lot of grenades. It's time for the Appalachian Brotherhood to reestablish contact with Elder
The settlers
Max.
want to rebuild, but they're only looking
Let me
to the future.
go.
We need to understand the past as well.
We have
We'll make
10
some
Nasher
mistakes going
grenades and they're not that good. Target is poisoned for 8 seconds. Okay. We have 7 plasma grenades.
Too bad this observatory's so busted up. I'd love to look at the
So
stars.
that's where a lot of our weight is in grenades, so.
One day, I'll make
Something. Have you talked to the others recently? I've been trying to get a moment with them, but things are still so busy. Seems our time slots never align.
As a matter of fact, they just sent me to come get you.
Then it's my lucky day. Come with me.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild. Take the old and forge it anew.
Paladin, Knight, you'll want to hear this. I picked up a low-frequency signal in the area. It's weak, but I'm close to narrowing down the coordinates. If we can find and boost the source of that signal, we might be able to use it to get in touch with California.
That's excellent news, Scribe Valdez. Follow up with me as soon as you have the coordinates.
What's this about? I thought I made it clear that our first priority is strengthening our presence in Appalachia.
My apologies, Paladin. The Knight kept talking about Elder Maxon's orders, so I set up a signal tracer to run in the background. It was my own initiative.
This isn't a field trip, Paladin. When we left, Elder Maxon ordered us to restore communications as soon as we arrived in Appalachia. You've delayed that order long enough.
Since our arrival, every last ounce of my effort has gone toward establishing the Brotherhood as an effective force of action in Appalachia. Everything we've done here has been necessary. And before Valdez's report, we had no leads on a long-distance communicator.
We would still have no leads if it were up to you.
Enough, Shin. We have a lead now. Let's focus on that. You said you're close to tracking down the signal, Valdez? Why don't we have our reliable initiate assist you?
Okay. I'll be in my workshop when you're ready. Hello, Initiate. Sorry you had to see that. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we can find the source of the signal I detected, we should be able to use it to send a message to Elder Maxon on the west coast. I tracked the signal to an area northwest of Vault 76. You'll need to go and check it out in person. Maybe you'll get lucky. But I suspect the source of the transmission won't be easy to find. Devices that transmit at this frequency are rare. The only ones I know of were built at advanced military facilities.
You said the signal is weak. Will it still work?
I'm glad you asked. It may not work in its current state, but do you remember what we found in the Atlas substructure? An incredibly powerful compact ultrasite battery cell. With one of those, we could easily boost the transmitter back to its full function. Lucky for us, I've just managed to reverse engineer the cell. Think of this as its final test.
Why couldn't we use some other transmitter?
Because other transmitters don't reach that far. The one they were using at Fort Defiance is out of commission. Permanently. But low-frequency signals like the one I'm detecting, they travel incredible distances, even passing through mountains and oceans without a hitch. During wartime, they were used to transmit signals to submarines. Pretty cool, right?
Who's Elder Maxon?
Oh, have we not explained that to you yet? It should have been part of your initiation. Guess we just haven't had a chance to slow down. Sorry about that. Above the Paladins are the Elders, and leading the Elders is High Elder Maxon. He's the one who founded the Brotherhood and decided to send us on our mission here.
Why is Shin so concerned with contacting Elder Maxon?
It was one of our orders. After setting up in Appalachia, we were to re-establish contact, make a report, and receive our next assignment. It's not that the Paladin has directly disobeyed that order, but she's been more focused on helping Appalachia. Being in that position, as the leader of this whole operation, I can't even imagine how much she has to think about. I'm just trying to support both her and the Knight as much as I can, and hopefully get them back on the same page.
What's going on with Romani and Shin?
After all you've done for us, I suppose you deserve an answer. Their relationship has been rocky since a certain incident on our journey here. It's kind of a sensitive topic for everyone. I thought they'd be able to work things out over time, but it's only gotten worse. honestly kind of worried. But maybe contact with Elder Maxon will get them back on track. I hope it does.
I'll find the transmitter. Or is there anything else? No, okay.
Stay safe out there. We'll be right on your tail.
I get to go out and prove my worth. How I should be a scribe when I'm on patrol.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved. Blind. This rat.
Okay, locate the transmitter facility.
Another complaint. Shit's certainly winning us friends here.
New recruits, night shifts training, weapons, and a base like this. We're gonna be invincible.
Right down here. Transmission station 1TUOU03.
If I don't sleep tonight, we should be able to get this list done.
We'll go to 76 because it's a free travel. And also, this is probably where we're going to end this part. And when we come back, it might be the last part. I'm not sure. I know we don't have but a couple of missions left. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.